What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This much will kill you. I think I saw like a Dorito in the thumbnail. Like, I didn't know Doritos could kill. I mean, like, it was interesting.
Stay
I don't
away
know.
from poisons like
It got my
mercury,
attention.
where ingesting a 200 milligram dose would kill you, or polonium, which
Like, you know how many Doritos you'd have to, like, anything could kill you, I guess, like, if it's that much. But, like, I saw a Dorito. I was like, a fucking Dorito? The purple bag? Them shits, they're probably the best ones.
only requires 1 gram of vaporized
If anybody says nacho cheese is the best, like, the fuck? Like, what? Nah. It's, like, they're cool. Like, I'll eat them, but, like, nacho cheese?
out 50 million people.
The purple bag, though.
But did you
I'm
know
gonna put
that
y'all on.
70 cups of coffee contains
purple
enough
bag.
caffeine to kill a 70 kilogram person? This amount of caffeine can trigger heart palpitations or even cardiac arrest. Prefer alcohol
70?
as your beverage of choice? 13 consecutive shots could be lethal too. Because alcohol is a depressant, the area in the brain controlling basic life functions like breathing and heart rate begin to shut down.
Oh,
Too much
shit.
liquid in general can be dangerous
Oh,
as well.
shit.
Though it takes a lot, water intoxication from around 6 liters causes brain cells to swell, leading to headaches, seizures, comas, and even death in extreme
6
cases.
liters.
But if you
I
stop
don't even
drinking
drink 1
water
gallon.
or consume too much salt, your cells will start to shrink, leading to the condition known as hypernatremia. 48 teaspoons of your favorite seasoning at once is enough to trigger this reaction,
48.
also leading to seizures, coma, or even death. Stick your head underwater or simply hold your breath, and it takes around 4 minutes without oxygen to cause severe brain injury, and at 6 minutes you could die. However, in extreme cases, some free divers have been able to hold their breath for over 20 minutes. Cherries can also deprive you of oxygen. Say what? If you ever swallow a cherry pit, you shouldn't worry too much. Just don't bite into one. 1 or 2 ground cherry pits contains enough cyanide to take you down, and these cyanide ions inhibit the enzyme cytochrome C oxidase, causing your cells
What?
to be unable to use oxygen. Speaking of a lack of
Yo, what the
oxygen,
fuck?
it's at around 8,000 feet above
A fucking cherry? A cherry. A fucking cherry.
sea level that our
Wow.
bodies can no longer acclimatize to.
And it's only 2. Yo, that's cap.
The limited
That's
oxygen.
like, that's a lie.
This is known as the death zone in mountaineering. Simply being too tall can also kill you. In the 1930s, Robert Pershing Wadlow reached 8 feet 11 inches. This height put severe stress on his circulatory system and structural pressure on his bones, and he died at the young age of 22. Researchers have hypothesized that
Damn.
every inch above 5 feet takes 1.3 years off your life. If hypothesized that every inch above 5 feet
Being 6 foot ain't looking too good now, huh? Yeah.
takes 1.3
I'd wanna
years
be
off your life. If you're worried about your pet's life, you may have heard not to give
If I had
them
a choice, I
chocolate.
would still be
The same
6 foot,
chemical, theobromine, can kill us too.
Like, if you're
Our
6'3"
bodies
and you're
metabolize
tripping, stop.
theobromine more effectively though, with 1,000 milligrams per kilogram being lethal to humans, which is the equivalent of 85 full-size chocolate bars at once. You may want
I
that
can
many
do that.
chocolate bars after getting high, however, you would need to eat 22 kilograms of marijuana to be at risk of death. Smoke it, and the amount required to overdose is comically high. Approximately 680 kilograms of pot within 15 minutes would induce a lethal response, which may explain why there has never been a single documented death directly linked to consuming too much marijuana. Blasting some amazing music
You know how
may be
much
fun
money
as
that
well,
is?
just don't go above 185 decibels. The amount of air pressure from this could burst your lungs or alternatively create an embolism that travels to your heart. It may also keep your neighbors
Music?
up all night, and while it's uncertain how long the body
Music
can
can
survive
kill you?
without sleep, studies on
Yo,
rats who underwent
stop
continuous
playing.
sleep deprivation lasted around 2 weeks before dying. The world record in humans is just over 11 days, but surprisingly, no long-term effects were documented after he caught up on his sleep. Got a burning question you want answered? Ask it in the comments or on Facebook and Twitter. And if you like this video,
Virgin
check out our
births? Bro, there's no way someone's gotten pregnant without as cat. No way. That shit plural. Ain't no way.